Welcome back to another episode of Juice Made TV. We're on the road to 50K, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Now guys, in this video, I'm gonna be 1000% honest. So if you're sensitive, if you're the biggest Bronny James fan, if you don't like to hear the truth, this, that, and the third, just click off of this video. Now, Bronny James just made his official NBA Summer League debut. And if you go on Twitter, you're most likely gonna see a couple videos of him making a nice little layup. He hit a nice mid-range too. You're probably gonna see a video of him getting crossed up and him almost breaking his ankles. Though it's a possession where Bronny James tried to catch a body and somebody almost tried to end his career. So much to talk about in this Bronny James. Now guys, one thing that I feel like a lot of people are not understanding about this man Bronny James and about this NBA Summer League debut. Let's take a step back. You have to think about it. Forget the politics, forget he's Bronny James, forget the fact that he's LeBron's son. People need to understand this man is the 55th pick in the NBA draft. Bronny James dropped 4 points. I believe it was 4 points. Let me check. I think it was 4 points in his Summer League debut. And guys, we're not even talking about the actual NBA. We're talking about the NBA Summer League. Like we got to put context to this. If you remember last year, this man, Victor Wembanyama, he only had like 9 points in his first game. So Bronny James is only 5 points off of what Victor Wembanyama, who was the #1 pick. And then we saw what Victor Wembanyama did in his second game. I think he had like 27 points. He had a great historic rookie season, and he went off to win the Rookie of the Year. Now, I'm not saying that Bronny James is going to go win the Rookie of the Year or anything like that. I'm just trying to get you guys to understand that this was just one game, okay? It's one game. The first quarter, Bronny James gets crossed up. You go on Twitter, you see everybody call him a bust. And this, first of all, how can you be a bust if you're the 55th pick in an NBA draft? It absolutely makes zero sense. Now, here's where I do want to get honest about Bronny James and just how he did play in this specific game. I'm personally not surprised in the slightest of how this man Bronny James looked in his debut. If you've been keeping up with this channel, you know that we've been covering Bronny James since this man has been in middle school. The way that Bronny James played in his debut is exactly how he's been playing since he's been in the 8th grade. Don't take this the wrong way, but essentially he's a guy that's just out there for cardio. He's not a guy that you really feel his presence within the game. He's a guy you do feel his presence just because he's Bronny, and you know, people want him to do well and they always watch every single possession that he has, but he's not really a guy that's going to impact the game in a winning type of way. I don't even think that he really impacts the game in a negative type of way. He's, in my opinion, I feel like he's kind of just, he's just there. You know, like he's the guy, you pass him the ball, he's most likely going to pass the ball back. He doesn't really take that many shots. He moves the ball. He's a guy that's going to make the right play. He's really a guy that's just out there. He gets the ball, he will attack and kick. I feel like I could do that. I feel like you watching this video, you probably can hit a pump fake, attack the basket, and kick. And this is no disrespect to Bronny James. I'm just telling you guys exactly the type of player that Bronny James is, okay? Exactly how he played in today's NBA Summer League debut. That is exactly how this man Bronny James has been playing his entire career. If all the real ones, all the OGs who've been subscribed to the channel know about Bronny James, this is how he is. This is exactly how he's going to play tomorrow too. I 100% guarantee you he's going to play exactly like this throughout the entire Summer League. And people just need to understand that, you know, this is who he is. He's not somebody that's going to, you know, try to attack the rim every possession or be dominant or demand the ball or attack the basket every play or shoot step. Like he's just not that. He's not really like an alpha type of player. It's super hard for me to really, you know, describe the type of player that he is, because I feel like he really doesn't he doesn't do much. There's not exactly one thing that he just really excels at or he's just better at than somebody else on the floor. Like he's not the best shooter. He's not the best shot creator. He's not the best defensively. He's not the best rebounding the ball. You know, other people do a lot of things better than Bronny. Obviously, he has the potential. You know, his dad is LeBron. You know, he works hard. I love his attitude. There's definitely a lot to like about Bronny, but just since day one, for me, the thing that's always been making me mad about Bronny is he's just not aggressive. He's not assertive. He doesn't impact the game it's so hard to even explain, you know, and every time I watch him play, it just makes me mad because I feel like Bronny James has the tools. I feel like he has the capabilities to do a lot more and impact the game a lot more, but he just chooses not to. You know, he chooses not to really affect the game and try to score the ball and try to impact the game and try to get steals. And there's so much more that Bronny James could bring to the table. And that's why I want you guys to understand that this is not really a negative type of video towards Bronny. This is a video where I want Bronny to just like, bro, just hoop. Right now, Bronny James is that guy that when you score the ball, even if you score 2 points, the whole crowd goes crazy. You know damn well that is not what you want to be. You don't want to be a guy where you score 2 points and the whole crowd goes crazy. You make one simple layup and the whole crowd goes crazy. Trust me, bro, that is not a good thing. And right now, that's what Bronny James is. Even when you watch some of his other teammates that was hooping today, like some of his teammates were hooping. Some of the players on the Kings, they were hooping as well. Like, you know, they don't get all the cloud and they don't do this, but you know, Bronny James definitely has a lot coming his way. I already know Twitter is going to be going crazy after this debut, saying he's a bust, he's this, like, they're going to say a lot, bro. But let me know if you guys want me to break down day 2 and the rest of the Summer League for Bronny James and some of the other players. Let me know down below your thoughts about how Bronny James looked in his debut. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.